Ho, 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 and a Merry Christmas. Welcome to day 18 of the 25 Days of Christmas movies. Maddie's back again, and today, what are we here for, Maddie?
Die Hard.
Die Hard, one of
my favourite Christmas films.
I think it's certainly up there for me in my top 10.
Just a good film in general. Even if you don't believe it's a Christmas film, which it is.
It is.
But even if you don't, I was having this conversation with Emma Ward the other day, to be fair.
It's still
she
a
was like,
bloody
it's
good
not
movie.
A Christmas film, Maddie. I was like, well, it is. It's a Christmas.
It is a Christmas film.
But
Anything set at Christmas is
it doesn't matter
Christmas
whether
related.
It's action or family or whatever. Like, it's set at Christmas. It's Christmas.
The only things that bypass that is if it's like Harry Potter, where there's just Christmas within it.
That's very different. That's not set at. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Whereas this,
if it's set on
Harry
Christmas,
Potter's still very like wintry anyway. But
at least the first couple. Before everything starts hitting the fan. But no, we digress. Welcome back to Boom and Bass for the 25 Days of Christmas movie reviews. Today we're here for the
1988.
I thought I said 98. I was like, Jesus, is it?
80s.
I thought it came out well earlier. But yeah, 1988 action film Die Hard.
I do find it quite sad thinking about it now, though. Just the first two people that come up. Alan Rickman's dead and Bruce Willis is...
On his deathbed.
He's not on his deathbed. He's just non-verbal now, which is, I think,
well, probably not too far off, to be honest.
No. Just because it doesn't mean with like dementia, it doesn't mean you're going to.
But like it could just be like like someone like Jack Black. He's old now. I could just look on Facebook one day and Jack Black might be dead. I didn't expect Agent Holt to just die. That's what I mean. He's reached the age now where he could just die now. Sadly, Bruce Willis has reached that age, but no, this film.
I love Bruce Willis.
He is. I like him even in his more shitty comedic film roles as well.
I just love him as an actor. I think he's brilliant. I just find it really sad here. But yes.
Great Christmas film. Great action film. Yeah, man. God, that was such a Debbie Downer.
That's what I think about now when I watch Bruce Willis in anything. I think that's so sad.
I know, it is sad.
Just not the age part. I know where you're coming from, but it's obviously the dementia. And the last film we did, he apparently just didn't know what he was saying, or
no,
I think
it's
that's
sad. But we'll try and be uppity. like Gremlins, I like that this is a film that's just slightly different from the same old Christmas dinner, snowing, presents, the conventional. Oh God, my dad's working too much or is never home. Oh.
Although he is being made as a shit father and husband.
Well,
not that I personally think at the end of the day he's a cop. That comes with the job, but.
I mean those typical things, or something including Santa Claus coming, or with some elves. Don't get me wrong, I do like those, and we've watched a lot of Christmas films on this list that do have those elements in.
It's nice to have something a bit different, isn't it?
Yes, it's nice to just have Christmas films that can just be actiony and things like that. Gremlins is cool, this is cool. I don't really know other Christmas movies
that's not Die Hard 2.
Die Hard
that's
2.
Christmas, that's with the plane.
Yeah, Die Hard 2. Now, let's get down to the characters. What do you think of John Actually, to be fair, we're not going to speak too much about the plot. If you haven't watched Die Hard, go watch Die Hard, as you're in a very small category of people that probably haven't seen Die Hard.
Yeah, everyone. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people.
A lot of people have. It's a fucking crazy good film. Not just because it's a Christmas film, but it's one of the best action films.
Just in general, yeah.
In the last 30 plus years.
I'm not gonna lie. I really like all of the Die Hards. I personally. Maybe it's because it's again something that me and my dad really enjoy watching together. But I don't think any of them are shit. There's maybe 4 or 5 of them. And the most recent one, maybe 2010-ish, that kind of time. 2010, 2015, why he's looking at that.
I'm just smiling, Maddie, that's all.
But it's people expect it to get worse, which, I mean, overall, they probably are
It does
worse
rationally get
as
worse.
they go along. But I don't think they're bad action films.
In terms of what made this film Die Hard, is definitely Bruce Willis and Alan Rickman. After that, it doesn't have that same dynamic between the two. It doesn't necessarily mean that Die Hard 2's shit. It's just you've got Die Hard, which is at the top of the rankings, and then I think I've seen Die Hard 2. I don't know if there's a third.
You don't know if there's a third. I've just said there's 5.
In terms of I don't know what happens in the third. Is that the live?
Samuel L. Jackson.
I've not seen the third one. I've watched Die Hard 4.0.
Basically, what I will say is I understand the rapture, or whatever the word is, with the baddie. But So 3 is the one with the bank. It's Hans's. Hans in the first film is Alan Rickman. The third film, it's his brother, is the bad guy, and they're trying to rob a bank. And it's got Samuel L. Jackson, and Samuel L. Jackson and Bruce Willis have a really good relationship.
Oh, sick.
He's just some shop owner, but he's just some shop owner in like the wrong place at the wrong time and gets like roped in to help him. Bruce
that's
Willis,
cool. I like that.
Because John McClane is, again, he's been asked to be brought in. He's like, at this point, he's like a drunk cop all the time, but he's been asked to be brought in by the guy that's behind it because it's Hans's brother, because he killed Hans. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
And then the second film, again, he has like a good relationship with one of the airport cops. So like, I understand the first film's great because it's Alan Rickman and Bruce Willis, but in the second and third, he has really good relationships with like a sidekick, and then the fourth and the fifth is his daughter and his son, and obviously good relationships with those. So he does have those relationships, just not with the badders in the rest of the films.
You know, you missed the point. I mean, what makes this first one good is the fact that it's the protagonist and the villain. That bit that we get in the first one, I think, supersedes the other ones.
Okay. Personally, I prefer the relationship with him and Samuel L. Jackson in the third one. I prefer that.
I'm yet to see it, so
well,
I shall
maybe reserve judgment until.
I digress.
I'm joking.
Alan Rickman.
I get what you're saying, but I just think without watching the others, well, the third, even the second one. Anyway, just carry on.
Alan Rickman. When I watched this, I'd watched, I think, the first 2, maybe 3 Harry Potters.
I watched them in this before I watched Harry Potter.
And I would have not fucking known it was Snape at all. It just bypassed my head completely.
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, I just saw Snape and that was it. Sometimes film characters were those. I didn't separate them at all.
Yeah. No, I think that's the same with a lot of... I think I did exactly the same. But I mean, I watched this way before I watched any of Harry Potter. And yeah, I think when I watched Harry Potter, I don't think I connected the two. Because it isn't something, because they're so different, such different roles, aren't they? He does play it amazingly well, Alan Rickman.
It's not even too long of a film, it's just about 2 hours, 10 minutes. So it's a lengthy-ish film, but it's still very digestible. The fact that it's an action film means that it goes quite quickly, which is quite nice. Alan Rickman, God rest his soul, is very amazing in this film. I haven't honestly watched too many films that he's been in, other than, I think, this. Is it Love Actually?
I was about to say you're missing one out, because Love Actually plays, honestly, the character he plays in Love Actually, I hate more than I hate Snape sometimes. I mean, at the end of the day, I like Snape because of everything, but...
I've seen him in Sweeney Todd now.
Love Actually, he's the dickhead who's cheating on his wife, Emma Thompson.
And I know that he's in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and I do own that, but I've not watched it.
I've only seen him in Harry Potter, Love Actually, and Die Hard.
Yeah, so it would be nice to see him in some other roles, see how
I feel like he did a lot more when he was younger.
Yeah.
You see him not like the Robin Hood when you see him a lot more.
Yeah, for sure. But I love that in this film, like, his posture, how he speaks, it's all very cool, calm and collective. I like that as a villain. It almost feels James Bond-esque like.
This might sound really awful, but Germans make good villains. I'm going to offend, like, a lot of people. But
we have 6 viewers, man. It's all good.
That's fine. I mean, I
imagine
might offend,
if they were all 6 were German.
I might offend, like, 4 of them, but...
But no,
I do just think, yeah.
I like that it only takes one scene from McClane's wife to just be like, you're just a common thief, and he just loses all composure and everything. And that's a very cool line that I like within the film, as he is just a thief that's trying to fit in with the big wigs and the big guns. I like the...
Who, Alan Rickman?
Yeah, his character.
Well...
And his character gets called racist in the film, which I found quite ironic, because he does some stuff with the Takagi character, in which Alan Rickman's, or Hun's, entire team is all made up of, like, random different ethnicities, which is quite funny.
Although he's not really... The whole point of doing it is to release prisoners. So he's not really a common thief, is he?
But he's nothing more than a thief. He's not one of these big
he thinks he's like a little criminal who thinks he's bigger than he is basically what.
Exactly. I mean, I don't really have much to say for Holly. She's fine as a kind of damsel in distress-esque character.
Yeah.
She's just there. I don't think
really
she does
have much opinion. I think I'm preferring the second film.
Yes, I don't like.
Because she's a bit more involved.
Her best scene is the punch to the dickhead, Mr.
The reporter.
Richard Thornenberg.
Who comes back in the second.
Comes back in the second one, and he's a prick in Ghostbusters as well. Fuck me. The
Maybe
best.
Just plays that one.
Actually, no. The second best characters, because I do reserve John McClane's character as the best.
He's good, yeah.
But Sergeant Powell, the black
one
cop.
with the donuts.
Yeah, he's my second favourite character in all this.
Yeah, he is.
I like that.
He goes out to. I swear he's getting his he's out because he's getting his wife or his pregnant wife something, and then he gets called over.
Yeah.
Because that stuck with me.
Wrong place in the
wrong
place in the wrong time.
Wife, like food. I just think that's really
it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, just off to go get some, I don't know, donuts and cream cheese or some shit, that type of thing. But no, love his character. Richard Thornburg, I got nothing much to say about than he's a prick. I hate him. I hate him in the second one, and I hate him in Ghostbusters.
I like the limo driver who stuck
Argyle,
around.
yeah, Argyle. He got like a McKill in the film, didn't he?
You mean he killed someone?
Yeah.
I don't mean McKill. What do you mean by a McKill?
I didn't say McKill. I said Argyle got a kill.
I swear you said he got a McKill.
Oh, I wasn't trying to be.
Is that like a McLean?
No, I wasn't trying to be funny with that. But this film, I love that McClane's character is a semi-different action person. He kind of just like speaks a lot of shit. He's not the
He's
best.
not perfect at all.
Yeah, no.
In no way or shape or form.
And I like that.
He's very rough around the edges.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker wasn't even the line that was supposed to be in the film.
I didn't realise that.
And it's one of the most iconic films in action movies. And then
Nice. It's in the second one as well, yeah.
And when he jumps across to get in the elevator shaft, he falls down. That was meant to happen. The stunt double missed, and they liked how it looked so much that it ended up staying in the film. And then it produced the In the Air duct, which is also one of the most iconic sort of like scenes in action films in the world. So it's a very, very fucking cool film.
Do you know which scene makes me cringe the most?
Is it the glass scenes with the
glass
feet?
on the floor?
I was just gonna say that, like that
it
scene.
I can just, because I mean they spend a lot of their time in this this office building in loads of like vacant floors, and all I can think of is like them blowing out the glass and just the glass on the floor.
I know. I've stood on glass several times.
I've never stood on glass and it makes me cringe. I don't even want to think about it.
And it is very painful. But no, I enjoyed Die Hard top to bottom. We might look at Die Hard 2 for this list. I'd rather watch Die Hard 2 and have it on this list than watch Home Alone 2. There's very few.
I'm not watching Home Alone 2, so there's that.
That's what I mean. May doesn't like Home Alone. She hates that.
I don't like Macaulay Culkin as a child actor. I don't know why. I just don't. He just annoys me.
That's absolutely.
And I also don't really like the concept of Home Alone in general. But I mean, that's just me.
It riled me up watching his parents just forget about him and leave him again.
It's just, I know it's a film, but it's just like, after 3 films, can you not just take your child with you?
Just not look after your kid.
Like, Jesus Christ. I didn't realise that.
I loved that it was Moira. But no, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Please go watch Die Hard if you haven't watched it. If you have watched Die Hard, what's your favourite Die Hard? Are you like Maddie, that you like all the Die Hard films? Are you just a Die Hard 1 fan?
I wouldn't say I like them all equally, but I enjoy them all. Me personally, I don't think the last one is horrendous like a lot of people probably do think, but again, probably the sentimental value more than anything.
Most likely so, but yes. Take care now. Thank you very much for watching. Merry Christmas to everyone.
See you tomorrow.
Happy New Year. See you tomorrow. Bye. Hey, thank you for watching the video. Click the button to keep watching, or click the other video for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.